let's see what we got going on here. All right. Based on who the first wrestler to the ring right now is, I now know that this is going to be the title match, the televised title match. That's Mr. B in the ring, one of 3 challengers to Darin Child's title. Joining me in the announce station, once again, Dan, the manager.
Great to be here, Barry. Mr. B, a man that I've been keeping my eye on lately. A man that I've taken some special interest in. Jeffrey Gant, who cannot be here tonight, has taken some special interest, and he has asked me to keep an eye on this man tonight.
How is Jeffrey doing these days?
He's doing great. He's been through a really rigorous exfoliation schedule.
Oh,
yeah. Making it here.
You know, I've seen, I mean, that guy's like a hobbit. So getting exfoliated is probably really traumatic.
He likes to take a lot of care. Now, here comes my other favorite person in the entire world, a man named Jack Jameson. If you couldn't tell by the music.
The Jack Jameson, it's attacked immediately by Steve Reno. Those 2. All right, we're going to call for the bell, and the champion isn't even in the area.
God damn it, Steve.
But the referee called for the bell, so I rang the bell.
It's happening.
Well, fortunately, Eric Guerra has gotten himself out of the ring, so he's not in danger.
4-way elimination match for the Anarchy Televised Championship.
And
challengers in this match,
Mr. B is enjoying this.
Right now, Mr. B. Outside the ring, fighting each other, Jack Jameson and Steve Reno.
Let's ring the bell again anyway. All right. So if you didn't keep up with that, we got the challengers, Mr. B, Jack Jameson, and Steve Reno. And in the ring with Mr. B right now, the champion, Darin Childs.
We're seeing some back and forth between the champion and Mr. B. On the floor, we've got Jack Jameson and Steve Reno throwing chairs.
And looks like the champion is wearing his traditional ugly Christmas sweater.
What are we without tradition, Barry? Now, Jack asked me to stay out of this one because he wants to handle Steve by himself, and that's the kind of guy that Jack Jameson is. An honorable man. A man who can take care of it by himself.
Well, this is a dangerous situation for Jameson and for Steve, in that this is a title shot. You don't get a whole lot of title shots, and to be more focused on inflicting pain on one opponent instead of the big picture might come into play.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Barry, and that is Jack and Steve have agreed basically to fight each other wherever. Under any circumstances, these men want to hurt each other under any circumstances possible. And
it's not really clear why that Jameson seems to have picked out Steve Reno. Of all the people in Anarchy, that he's the one that he has the most hatred for. You know, because Steve Reno is really the one guy that stood by Jameson during all of his personal demons period of time.
And I think that's what really upsets Jack. I've honestly talked to him about this a lot. I think Steve kind of represents the thing that Jack deserves, that Jack should have, which is the love of the crowd, but they let him down.
Well, you know, Steve is not only that, but Steve has actually held a couple of the singles titles in Anarchy, and
titles that Jack Jameson deserved.
Yeah,
I think.
But you know, Jameson has had a very successful career. He's traveled the world. He's been to Japan twice now, I believe.
Oh, look at that!
And yet he seems to be jealous of Steve's
Thunderbomb. Not enough though.
Steve's success and relationship with the fans.
Steve's shit is weak, however. You'll notice that blue Thunderbomb did nothing to deter my man, Jack Jameson, from kicking out.
We're getting into sort of an Indian deathlock type maneuver. Steve, oh no.
Is it? Yeah, oh my God. I was about to question the wisdom of putting someone in a hold in a multi-man match like this.
Yeah, but if you can inflict pain.
Now he pays the price.
You inflict pain. And Darin just going after it. He's got the claw
stop this
backbreaker,
man.
and
Jesus.
the Indian Death Rock. 3 different submission holds on 3 different opponents all at once. It was too good to
That's
last.
Steve's problem. He's just a glutton. He is a glutton. He wants the limelight. He'll steal it from anyone. What a dishonorable man.
I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say who the fans would want in this match. I mean, Steve-O got his chant. Darin is at the height of his popularity. He literally said he has never been this popular in his entire career. Mr. B shares a great amount of popularity right now. The only one that the fans don't seem to be behind is the Manarchist, Jack Jameson.
And that's really their mistake, and they're going to have to pay for that someday. Now, the great thing about this match is that my boy Jack is going to take care of 2 birds with 1 stone, because not only will he finally lay to rest his long-standing feud with Steve-O Reno conclusively. Oh my God, Mr. B. He's also going to do my buddy Jeff a favor, take care of Mr. B, and he's going to win the televised championship. It will be a dominant display just as soon as he kind of, yeah, okay, well, he's...
But that lion salt Mr. B threw out, looks like he took the brunt of it himself, and he might...
It was a poor choice.
Well, you know, all the sentons were working for the other guys. Oh, and right on top. Ooh. I think he landed right on top of your boy Jameson there. Innovative defensive maneuver by Darin. I gotta stop saying between all the words.
You don't have to.
Okay.
That's what I like to see.
Oh, almost eliminated. Now, for the first time, Jameson is involved with somebody other than Steve-O Reno. And Mr. B took it in the face. Not the first time anyone's ever said that phrase. Sorry, some cheap shots just come easily.
Don't you know that this is a family show?
Yeah, the Manson family. All right.
As much as I like seeing people beat up on Steve-O Reno, I really think that Jack deserves to be the one to pin him finally. Well, and that's what I'm looking forward to seeing very soon.
That might not be the final pin. There's got to be 3 men eliminated for somebody to win this match.
That's right. Jack will need to pin all 3 of them to become champion.
It doesn't have to pin all 3 of them.
I would prefer if he would pin all 3 of them.
At once?
Well, he could take his time.
Well, all right.
The great thing about Jack Jameson is that he knows how to pace himself.
You know, if you say so. He took a little too much time there.
Sometimes look like he's getting beat up on, but really what he's doing is tactical. He's lulling Steve into a false sense of confidence here. Sort
of like when Bugs Bunny would get beat up by that gorilla until the gorilla finally passed out. Oh! Oh!
Wow!
Oh!
Well, that could be the end of his life.
Bounced off the steel stairwell.
That could be the greatest shit I've ever seen.
Camera team is right on top of the scene. Quiet, eerily, frighteningly quiet over in the
an episode of Cops down there, probably.
Okay, I see 2 of the men moving. Oh, okay, so Jameson's coming up to towards the stage. Darin is dragging Mr. B. But what has happened to Steve-O Reno? Is he
fucking up some chairs?
Oh. I don't.
Mr. B. I think Mr. B's done for.
No, I don't know. Yeah.
And in general.
This is going to get
a big one. Nope. Nope.
Oh, DDT on the hard wooden stage. There is no give on that. This would be a pin. 1, 2. Mr. B broke up the pinfall, which is odd because any man gets eliminated. You know, it's just got to make your job easier. When one man gets eliminated, you're down to 2 opponents. Mr. B is totally out of it on the stage, while Steve Reno is. Oh my God! Look at the bruises on Steve's back.
Oh yeah, he's getting the hell beaten out of him.
He's
with that dive, man.
Yeah, when he hit that whoa! From out of nowhere, Mr. B comes flying over the top. I think Darin took a heel to the face. 1, 2. There's just so much action to keep up with. I'm doing my best, but
Mr. B can't get a pin, save his life.
Give credit to the referee Lawrence. He's been there for every pin.
Calls it right down the middle.
Well, oh. Pinfall, 1, 2. Oh, it's only a 2 count. And Steve goes flying out of the ring again.
There you go.
And Jack Jameson flies out on top of him. Actually, flying really isn't quite the right word. Plummeting is the word I would go with.
Use soaring.
All right, because he's going to be sore in the morning.
Barry, be very careful. Be very careful of what you say around me.
All right. Well, they're coming this way.
Oh my God. Oh boy. Now it looks like an episode of Cops.
All right,
I'm loving it.
We got action up here on the balcony and action in the ring.
I'm going to stay out of this for now.
You talk about the guys on the balcony, I'll talk about the ring.
Okay.
A super kick from Mr. B to Darin.
Steve is just putting it to him.
Mr. B is crawling to go for a pin cover.
Right, Jack.
Could champion get eliminated?
Steve is looking
2 count.
wrecked.
Oh, 2 count
That's
only.
what I like.
Mr. B coming out on the stage, grabbing a chair. That's 1.
Oh, a devilish little girl. Some kind of child. Terrible, I hate it.
All right. Mr. B seems to be dominating in the ring.
Steve Reno is cheating. He's using his advantage of
Darin fighting back.
The favor of the crowd. As he goes up with Jack Jameson, up the stairs.
All right.
Lost sight of them.
Yep, they've gone off onto the balcony somewhere. They could be gone.
Jesus. You know, I better go check this out. I'll be right back.
All right. Dan, the manager, is going to go check and see what's going on with the action outside the ring. But meanwhile, Darin is about to lay... oh, no! Getting tossed off by Mr. B into the bed of chairs. One, two count. So we got that bed of chairs again, and once again Mr. B is going to try and toss Darin into the chairs. Darin is feeling it. He's been hit real hard. I don't know how much energy Mr. B has left in him. Up to the second and top rope. Wait. What's Dan doing down there? He was supposed to be looking into Mr. Oh! Dan, the manager. 1, 2. And Darin trying. That's
Well, I don't know where Jack Jameson and Steve Reno went.
apparently.
Let's go. Your winner is still American Televised champion, Darin.
Okay, in case you didn't catch that, Jack Jameson and Steve Reno had been counted out as having left the ring area. When Darin pinned Mr. B, he won or retained his title and still the televised champion, Darin Childs. I don't get this at all. Oh. Ricky Starks just tombstoned Darin Childs. Starks, a former champion. Still has some grudge. Oh! Mr. B wants Ricky in the ring. And back out again.
Ricky, you know, I knew you were a low life, but I didn't realize how much a bitch you really are. You're gonna jump Darin. You're gonna come out here and jump Darin after he just had a hellacious match. I know I really don't speak for Darin, but I'm sure Darin won. I say at the next show, you and Darin one-on-one and be a man for once in your goddamn life.
All right, so Mr. B is asking for the match at Guilty by Association with Ricky Starks.
Ricky.
Oh! Oh! What has gotten into Ricky Starks? And that's a bladed glove of Darin Childs there. Darin's role model in life, of course, is Freddy Krueger.